life is just much easier when you fully commit, when you fully pick a side, whether that's good or bad. And I'm going to say this to say, when you choose to do evil, you cannot mix evil with good. So just go on that path or that destruction that you're on, that you want to drink and smoke, that you want to chase out the pleasure, you want to have fun, do those things. If you're on the path of success and you're becoming better, do not indulge into evil, because you cannot mix bad and evil together. It never goes well. And that's what your addiction. You can't play both sides. Like, you can't go out the night of and drink and then expect to be at your full potential the next morning or the next day, because that hinders you, especially if you're not where you want to be in life. And drugs, alcohol, any addiction, it could be lust, it could be porn addiction, it could be anything that's keeping you from getting to the next level, no matter what it is, because life is easy, life is simple. You stop doing the things that's against you, and you start making room for doing things that's for you. So when you stop doing the things that's not for you, you make room for things that's for you. I mean, if you stop doing things that's against you, you start making things that's for you. And this is why I can be consistent. This is why I have clarity. This is why I can be at a consistent pace at posting my posts, going to the gym, because that's all I focus on. Wherever your energy goes, whatever your focus goes, that's where energy flows. So my focus on my personal development, me getting right with God, family time, that's where all my energy goes. And I can't play both sides. This is not gonna work. I want a wife. And I can't live the bachelor lifestyle if I want a wife. I have to put all my time and my effort and my energy into building this relationship, not trying to live this playboy lifestyle. And I see it all the time. And it's not about a relationship. This is not a relationship channel. I don't really talk about, boyfriend, girlfriends, whatever. I don't talk about this stuff. But I see most guys have girlfriends, but they want to live the player lifestyle. That's not how it works. You cannot put your addiction you cannot put your addiction first and expect for you to have a good future. That's not what's going to work. It's not going to work. That's not how you grow in life. So you have to drop these things. And this is why I'm consistently showing up every single day. This is why I keep myself busy with work, because when you are bored and you're not having a purpose in life, you start to go seek destruction. You start to go seek pleasure. This is why I say, go find something that you are good at, or go find something that you love doing and do it like your life depends on it, because your life does depend on it. So if you like taking photos, so take some courses of becoming a photographer. Like, think more deeper into your craft, into your skill. Read more books, watch podcasts, like learn more about your skill and go do it. If you want to make content, go do it. Go completely all in. Because when you are focused on your purpose, you have no time for your addiction, your pleasure. Because I'm so focused on making these videos. I'm so focused on my client fulfillment. I got to do a prayer meeting after this. I got so much that I don't even have time to even think about my addiction. And I think that's what most people are having problems with. They have too much time on your hand. Now, I know that being busy, you don't have to be like, being busy is like a myth where it's like you think you're doing something but you're not doing nothing, like being busy. No, but I'm telling you to have goals in life, have a purpose, or have a direct aim where you're trying to go in life. Once you have a direct aim, you say, hey, I need to do this to get to here, and I can't do this. So if I want to become successful and I want to become healthy in my life, I have to stay on path with posting my videos, waking up early, seeking God, doing my prayer, and I have to just eat cleaner foods, and I cannot go out, drink, smoke, and go to lust, go to porn. I can't do these things. And when you have this blueprint for yourself that you follow the guideline, because regret is your guideline. If you regret these things, make it your guideline that you don't go over. So when you have that guideline of regret, and you have the guideline of you becoming better, staying consistent, making your posts, whatever you do, then you will be successful. But most people think they can play both sides. You cannot play both sides. Like, I always say this all the time, because you cannot serve two masters. I know people say, oh, I know a lot of successful people that still drink and smoke. I know, but you're not them though. That's their lives. You don't know what they're doing. Only you can focus on what you have going on. And if you're not where you want to be, then it's time to cut out the things that's keeping you from where you want to be. You lack motivation, but you're not putting no time and effort into your craft. You lack motivation because you haven't built up momentum to becoming better, doing better. Because if you build momentum up in the gym, you know, getting some muscle, you know, you see yourself transforming, you would have like, damn, I need to go back. I feel good. And then that's how you get results. Same with in your content creation. You post your first video and it sucks. You keep posting, you get better. Then you start to make a living off of it. Same with your family. You spend family time and you bond, you create a greater bond. So where all your energy goes, that's what for all your focus goes, that's where your energy goes. And I'm making this video because this is something that I was dealing with in the past. I wanted to play both sides. I wanted to live the bachelor lifestyle and have a girlfriend on the side. And I know that's not how life works. I cannot serve two masters. And this is a big thing that my generation suffer from playing both sides. Like, if you want to become successful, if you want these things in your life, you want to get there as fast as possible, stop doing the things that's hindering you and start focusing on becoming better. And a lot of people downplay personal development. Personal development is key because you're developing yourself, getting yourself prepared for when the opportunity comes. It's literally preparation and meet an opportunity. So while you're preparing for your next level in life, you cannot do the things that's hindering you, just making you go back into those old cycles. This is how you break cycles. When you say, hey, I'm not doing this no more. I know I can't serve two masters. I'm going to focus on becoming better. And I know a lot of people talk about moderation. Oh, sometimes you need to have fun. You know, you need to do these things and go out and do these. No. If you're not where you want to be, why the fuck are we doing these things that's hindering us from getting us where we want to be? That doesn't make no sense. So this is why I stopped drinking. This is why I stopped smoking. This is why I start to seek God and to seek becoming better. Because that was going to get me to where I want to be in life. It's a process of elimination. If it's not for you, get rid of it. If it's not helping you mentally, financially, spiritually, get rid of it. It's that simple. It can be places, people, things, anything. Get rid of it. If it's not going for you, get rid of it. You can't serve two masters. And like I said before, that it was one of the most biggest things that I had to deal with. And I thought by me just buying a new car or, you know, buying new things, that was going to help me make an excuse about me, you know, going out. I need to go out more because I just bought a car. You know, I just bought this. I need to go out more. And that going out led to me wanting to get more girls. It's like, bro, you're shooting yourself in the foot. And I know, you know, buying a car, I know people don't buy the car for that reason, but I'm saying for my reasons, as I was trying to play both sides, I would make it an excuse to why I need to go outside. Or I'll make an excuse to why I need to go out and drink. Oh, I need to go out and drink to feel good. I need to feel good if I be in this environment. No, you don't. You need to not be in that environment if you're not where you want to be. This is simple. And those are the things that I was battling with myself. And that's how I got this constant growth. Once I started to focus on becoming better in the gym, I got swole as fuck because I went from 170 to 240 within the span of 8 months. Then I started to gain more confidence, speaking well on camera, you know, helping others. Then I started to make this like a living. All because I focus on becoming better and I focus on my craft and my skill. I was not drinking, I was not smoking, I was not doing none of these things that was getting away from me becoming successful. And that's how I help my clients. I held them accountable. I said, hey, what are the things that you think you could be doing to get you to the next level? They tell me that, okay, I could be reading more. I could be going outside more. Okay, boom. What are the things that you're doing that's keeping you from your goals? It's usually devices. It's usually something that they're trying to play both sides with. And once we do that process of elimination, they shoot to the top, they grow. That's it. That's success. That is success. Success is a process of elimination. If it's not for you, get rid of it. If it's not pushing you to the top, get rid of it. If it's keeping you down, get rid of it. I love you guys so much. I want you guys to not miss. I want you guys to keep going. Like I said, I am a personal development coach. I'm a life coach. I get people off of drugs and alcohol. The link will be in the description for one-on-one coaching. I love you guys so much, and you better not miss.